We're back. My nose is like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I've got a bit of pepperoni going on and the vibes are just great. I do a little get ready with me whilst answering some questions because these videos seem to do really well. Start with a deep one, start with a funny one. Better. That works. Question is tips on how to stop overthinking. One thing I love to do is when I look back on, like, say 2020, I think about all the silly things I worried about and literally none of them came true. Like, literally none of them came true. Sometimes we worry about the stupidest things for just no reason. So probably my biggest tip when it comes to overthinking is you really have to be mindful and ask yourself, is this benefiting me in any way? Like, is this helping my future? Is this helping me? No. So why are you doing it? I literally woke up with one whitehead on my nose. And you know when you just make things 10 times worse for yourself? That's what I did. Biggest fears. Ugh. I don't like thinking about these things, but I thought, you know, for the sake of this video, I will answer. But in general, you shouldn't really think about what you're scared of. Just don't, you shouldn't really just put any energy into anything negative, put it that way. But if I had to put my biggest fear is, how do I word this? Not telling someone how I truly feel before it being too late. I don't know if it's the healthiest thing, but it's always like I hate being on bad terms with a person. Like, I cannot stand arguments and I cannot stand, okay, even if a friendship's ended, I cannot stand there being any sort of like animosity or beef, because it's just like, you don't know how long you're going to be around for. Things change in the blink of an eye. You just shouldn't have bad vibes with people, and I think you shouldn't live your life like that, because there are times that it's too late, and if you love a person, tell the person you love them. Oh, this is sad. It's so sad. I just started off this video really sad. Anyway, that question's done with, but that's my biggest fear, is it being too late before I tell a person how I feel about them. Okay, biggest turn off. Physical wise is hygiene. I think that's like a huge part. If someone has bad breath and they're splaying that in my face, like, disgusting. Another thing is like when you're overly flashy for no reason, just don't do that. Why? Who are you trying to impress? Have you had any bad experiences with friends? The only bad experience I can say I had was when I was like 9. It's so weird. I don't know if I should be sharing this, but I was 9 and there was this girl that was supposedly my best friend. And she went around telling everyone that I touched myself. I was 9. And all my friends were like, is it true you touch yourself? I just thought, what a random thing to do. Like, why would you say that about someone? Probably the worst experience I've had with a friend. I had friendships end over, you know, just not feeling like on the same wavelength as them, and just the signs that it's not the right vibe, put it that way, but nothing ever deeper than that. The thing is, when it comes to friendships, is if the person makes you feel good, makes you feel supported, is genuine, and you know you can trust, then that's a keeper. But if the person makes you feel a type of way, it could be any kind of way, just uncomfortable, or something's not quite right. And if you don't feel like something's quite right for a while, then it's like the universe telling you that something needs to change. That's what my opinion is. And also, like, when I was younger, I was very sort of always giving people the benefit of the doubt. Oh, like, oh no, but she would never because of this, or he would never because of that. But it's like, fact of the matter is, however long you want to push it or prolong, the universe will make sure that the person is out of your life. But you should see the signs before, so it doesn't need to get to that point, you know what I mean? So you can gracefully sashay away. That was cool, wasn't it? Was there a specific moment that made you want to quit YouTube? If so, what was it? Absolutely not so far. I mean, I've only been doing this for like 3 months, but I just can easily hands down say that, like, making these videos and chatting so much shit gives me so much pleasure. So yeah, absolutely not, and I don't see it happening, put it that way. Sorry, I'm here to stay, whether you like it, you don't. Just calm down, I've had way too many coffees today. Who's your favorite Marvel character? I've been doing a Marvel marathon. Life-changing. If you don't know what to do with yourself, start that marathon, I swear. And the other night I was asleep and I woke up mid like that because I was full on believing that I was a superhero. My superpower was that I could fly really well. And yeah, it was one of the best dreams of my life, put it that way. So, to answer the question, my favorite Marvel so far, I would say, is Iron Man. 1, he's just so funny. 2, he's incredibly good looking. And 3, he always does something that makes you think like he hasn't got it, but he always pulls through. Could go back to one specific day, which one would it be? This is such a great question, and to be honest, I wouldn't be able to choose one. I have like 4 in my mind, but I will just pick one for the, God, I need to stop drinking coffee. Best friend and I, who I haven't seen in like 6 months now, it's truly heartbreaking, and I actually try not to think about it because it hurts my heart so much. We went to LA, we were planning this trip for ages, we were so excited about it. It was our first official day there, and we went to Universal Studios. This was the best day ever. Also, I had no 4G, so my phone was pretty much off the whole day. I really experienced every single thing. So present, like the two of us were just having the best time, and it was just full of good vibes. And then we went back to the hotel and ate chicken wings and mac and cheese and fries and watched a film and just laughed. It was just the best day. Like, honestly, when you're with good company, the vibes will just always be great. I could literally be sitting on a rock with my best friend for 4 days straight, and I guarantee I'll still have an amazing time. People like that are so special, and I just, yeah, that's definitely hands down my top 1 in 4 days for sure. For sure. Okay, are you Irish? I'm Italian and Greek. Very different from being Irish, so. What languages do you speak? English, American, and Australian. Languages aren't my thing. I suck at languages. I tried, I really tried, but my accent is just so bad. It's as simple as that. Even I did French. I can get by if it's like a life or death situation and I'm the only person that can speak French. Accent's so bad. It was so bad that my teacher actually would giggle every now and then because of how I pronounce things. I don't speak accents. I definitely speak accents. I totally know how to speak a good South African accent. I do a great Australian accent. South African accent is pretty good, from Cape Town, and I hope I'm not offending anyone with this accent. My beak is really itchy. How old are you? I am 20, turning 21 on the 4th of May. I'm so excited. I feel like as soon as I'm 21, that I'm just gonna really feel it. How many dogs have you got? So, me personally, my dog is Riva. I got her when I was 9. She is the love of my life, my baby, and she is coming to London soon, and I'm so excited. I'm like a nervous parent because I'm like looking at dog beds and blankets and cute bowls, and I just want everything to be perfect for her. My family, there's 2 Jack Russells. There's also an Australian Shepherd called Sasha, and she's like really a spectacular dog. Genuinely, she's so smart. Crazy story about her, but when I truly believe that dogs are so sensitive to, you know, people's energy. And so when my grandpa was passing away in that kind of period, I was obviously heartbroken, and everywhere I went, she was by my side. Like, I swear there were some days that I didn't even know she was in my room, and I'd be upset. I'd be sort of just like depressed, not wanting to speak to anyone, see anyone. And like, I'd look in my bathroom and she was just there on the floor looking at me, and I just thought, and it was only that period. It was only that period. She knew I needed her. She knew I needed something, you know? And I just think that's amazing. She's an amazing dog. How do you stay so positive? Okay, so I'm very happy that that's the vibe and impression you've got from me, from my videos, because that's what I obviously want to try and bring to everyone watching. I don't want to depress you guys. But obviously I'm human and I have bad days. It's normal, but I genuinely think that understanding that it's temporary is such a big thing. Understanding that this will pass and you need to pick out the gold. Genuinely, I believe that whenever you're going through adversity, that's where the gold is. That is where the core lesson is, and you need to find it, you need to seek it out. And I guarantee that pain will last until you understand what needs to be changed, what lesson needs to be learned. I totally believe that. So how I stay positive is that I always believe and feel that there is a silver lining to things. And I put my faith in that. It helps me feel better and calmer. And I also, you know, work through my 4 tips to peace that I spoke about in my previous video. I'll link it in the description box. Favorite movie? Hands down, it's gotta be. I have a lot of favorites, but if I had to choose one based on how many times I've watched it, one that I just like know all the words to, that just brings me pure happiness, it's gotta be The Grinch. I watch The Grinch all year round. It's not a Christmas film in my eyes. It is a all year round, good vibe, amazing acting, costumes, effects, all of it. I just love The Grinch. I love Jim Carrey. I love his voice. I think not. It really looks so strange. One more question, and then an outfit change, because I look like Bob the Builder. What's your favorite pasta? This is a very great question because pasta is my favorite thing. If I didn't gain weight from like literally just sniffing a plate of pasta, I would eat it every day. My favorite pasta has got to be truffle with pesto. I just like real good truffle with real good pesto. I could eat it all day long. Like there's literally not one pasta I don't like. But they can all get sickening if you eat too much of it, but that would just never happen with pesto. Just would never happen. All day long, I'd eat it all day long. So we're back. I changed the Bob the Builder sweater for a nice cardi. Cute little cardi with a hood. I got this from Zara ages ago. Same white t-shirt under, very chic and cozy. This is the makeup, very typical me. Bronzer on the eyes, blush on the eyes, bronzer on the cheeks, blush on the cheeks. Not filling in my eyebrows, Lord help them because they're horrendous. No lip, because I don't, just can't be bothered. This is the thing with lip liner. It's like I put it on and then I go eat something and then it's just, it's all gone. So just what's the point? Thank you so much for watching. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. And I appreciate you.